Right, hello, and welcome to my little loud or quiet apocalypse mode devlog thing. Uh, Today, I'm going to be just like showing off the infected sort of like AI and mechanics that I've come up with. Because basically, apocalypse mode is going to be like you're being told to sneak into some research base and wipe servers, but turns out the base has been overrun by some unknown or infection that they created from some bioweapon, and you're basically being held hostage there until you can help one security guy escape, who can open the doors for you and let you out. So yeah, that is basically going to be it. And there are going to be four different types of infected that'll fight. They'll hopefully sort of interact with each other a bit. So first off is the runner. If just wait for that to load. Basically, what it does is it just runs when it hits an object. It will randomly rotate to another bit on the rotation on the z-axis, and that's it. I've not actually got pathfinding, decided not to, because we just have them like dumb infected, so like just gonna run at shit. One thing I did want though is it not to sort of be like every zombie game. So I was thinking sort of like the bioweapon they were developing was some like kind of mind control weapon, but it's gone wrong, and now the infected are obsessed with doing what they were doing, what as the sort of virus or infection or whatever spread. So for these guys, they'll have been running for their lives because the test subjects righted because they don't like being kidnapped and having mind control drugs tested on them. Yeah. So really, these guys won't sort of interact with you unless you touch them or shoot them. So if I just run into him here, so since I've hit him, he will now pursue me. If you do break line of sight, he will eventually go back to being idle, because sort of makes it fair for the pathfinding. And now he goes back to his state of being all runny and shit. And now if we shoot him, he will run after us again. And then he dies. Okay, and we got other types of AI. So one of them is the security AI. These were basically security guards of the facility. Similar to the runners, but a bit slower. But in return for being a bit slower, they have more health, and they will occasionally shoot off like a random bullet, just at a random interval. This, like, if it does hit an enemy or another zombie, that will alert them, and they will try and charge you. But since they don't have pathfinding, which is they'll just charge in a straight line towards you, so they might hit a wall or something, and then might go back to being normal or something. Yeah. Likewise, they will charge and try and punch you, and they will still shoot occasionally. Yeah. And there's also, I don't know if you noticed that, but I will. Actually, it'd be better to show you on this one because they don't move. Sitter is just like a scientist or something. They just coward and didn't try and run. They are down. So I'll have to turn up the sound effects more. Options, sound effects. If you can hear, there's like a quiet breathing, so that could like indicate that there's a zombie nearby. And now it's gotten slightly louder. And if we touch these guys, yeah, they charge after you. I've not got any of the animations actually done yet. I've just got these initial sprites because I wanted to mock some up to see how they'd look. And I like them, so I'll make the animations at some point this month. And finally, we have the test subjects of the virus, who basically broke out and started all this shit off because they didn't like being tested on, which is fair, I guess. And what they do is they walk around quite slowly, but they will just charge you if they see you, because like they just attacked anyone that was part of this whole sciencey evilness stuff. So they will charge you I can just do that, and if I just notice that, they will start walking off, just being a bit idle. And if we're behind them, we're fine, but if we're going in front, and they're dead. So yeah, that is the AI mechanics sort of apocalypse mode. What else? No, I don't think there was anything else actually from that. Basically, the aim of the mode is to survive these zombies and like make your way through this facility, gather up items that the guy who's holding you hostage needs to escape, and then escape. So that'll be that. That'll be coming out maybe 8th, 9th of September, because I am. Or maybe earlier. I'm in Munich for the first couple of days of September, when I usually release stuff. So I don't know when that will be. Alright, cheers for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I released Loud or Quiet in early access because it was a point I was finally happy with. So go check that out on itch.io, the link will be in the description. And likewise, all other assets and shit that I put out for tutorials are like that again in the description. So yeah, cheers for watching and bye.